Alright, good day everyone. For those who are a part of my who have been a part of my YouTube channel, I welcome you. And for those who are just watching a part of my video, I also welcome you. I apologize for not dropping videos consistently. I apologize for that. Alright, today I want to give you. Today is the 5th of December 2025. So the trading week commenced on Monday, and we've seen it's evolved from Monday to today, which is Friday. So today I want to give you a breakdown of some of the trees that you missed and how I analyzed it, and now you can also analyze those kind of trees. All right, let's quickly get into it. I don't want this video to be long. Yeah, for those who are just joining me, I trade the SLK strategy, which is called structural liquidity key levels, taught by Fortman. You can always check him on X, the Fortman. So you get him there if you want to learn. And if you want to learn directly from me also, I'm gonna drop a link of my Telegram channel. You can easily send me a DM on Telegram, and then we'll finalize or discuss about your mentorship. Alright, so let's start with CHFJPY. CHFJPY. Alright, my chart is even still here, showing you the sales. This was a 1:12. This is an ongoing sale, currently at 1:2. But let me clear this chart and show us from the monthly time frame. Alright, obviously from the monthly time frame, CHFJPY is actually bullish. So you expect to be looking for buys, but the opportunity the okay such gives is that even when we are in a bullish market, you can sell. The difference is you sell to a particular level before the buy continues. So that's just it. There's nothing serious about it. So you sell to a particular level to the buy continues. For instance, now we are selling to this level on CHFJ. This is where we'll continue the buy if market shows us or shows me what I want to see. Let me be using the word me. Alright, so this sell took place around this zone. Alright, so let's go to the daily time frame. The way I trade, if you have been watching my videos, I trade the breakout zones. So here on the daily time frame, we had a breakout to the downside to show that we are selling. Obviously, even this movement here is showing a bearish trend. Look at, we had an uptrend, and this sold, and so this is more like a breakout after a break of structure. So that goes ahead to confirm that we can sell. So we had this breakout after an eminent break of structure. All right, that's the word. We had this breakout. In fact, this should give you confidence to take this trade. All right, so for me, I've told you guys on this channel that every time you locate your breakout on any time frame, wait for your liquidity to form. And I've told you that I have the concept of liquidity, and that's for my premium, that's for my student, that's a premium content. But in this context, I have this perfect liquidity. And so this green candle is the liquidity. This is what I love trading. So, and it's rejected from this particular key level. Now, you know, one of the laws of SLK is that you must always pay attention to candle rejection and candle closure. So this candle rejected and closed below this A-shaped key level. This is an A-shaped key level. And so what do you do in this instance? After you see a candle rejection and a candle closure on the daily time frame, you go to your lower time frame to look for a breakout to the downside. And when we come to the 4 hours time frame, we saw it so clear and so clean. Use a line chart. This was a breakout to the downside. An equal low was broken to the downside. So clean. Can you see? And now pay attention. After the breakout again, you identify your liquidity. So for me, I was able to identify my liquidity, and this green candle was my liquidity. Now after I got this, all I was just paying attention to was entry. Now if you have been following my YouTube channel, you will know that I have a thought process, which is daily rejecting daily, 4 hours rejected 4 hours, 1 hour 30 minutes breakout, and then you enter from there. Or now this is the thought process I use for this. In this context, this is 4 hours rejecting 4 hours. That I don't have YouTube, I should have done this. This is 4 hours rejecting 4 hours. So you're going to go to 1 hour time frame and look for the first 1 hour candle that rejects after taking out this liquidity. So let's check it. And that is this candle, this red candle. This was 1 hour rejected, 1 hour. Now here the thought process is 4 hours rejecting 4 hours, 1 hour rejected 1 hour. So take my entry, not from here, then you go to 30 minutes to take your entry. So here on 30 minutes, when 1 hour rejects 1 hour, you are looking for breakout on the 30 minutes or the 15 minutes time frame. If I didn't see this breakout on 15 minutes, I would have gone to 1 hour, I've gone to 15 minutes. If I didn't see it on 30 minutes, I would have got 15 minutes. So we had this breakout downside here. Wait for liquidity to form again. In this context, this candle is my liquidity. If you want to learn about my liquidity, just DM me for mentorship. I'll teach you. So that was how I took this trade, and then my stop loss will be here. Well, I can, let me just, whenever price takes out this high, the setup becomes invalidated. So as I set my stop loss there. So for that day, this was supposed to be my, let me check my target. But from the daily time frame, yeah, this low was my target, this particular one. So let's draw it. So that's a 1:9. That's a, is it that one? Let me check again, please. Let's be so certain. Okay, that's it. That's the target. So that was a 1:9. Now the truth is, if you trade only, if you take only this trade in a month, you are good. Imagine you have an $100,000 account pro firm and you risk 1%, which is $1,000, and then you make 1:9 in a very simple trade. In fact, this is almost 1:10, so you can just wait till the 10 completes, and then you make it $10,000 with one trade. You don't even have to trade again for the remaining days of the month. That's one thing about SLK. That's the good thing about it. All right, let me show you one more on this particular. And okay, I have an ongoing trade. Let me show you. I took this trade. I trade the breakout zones. Now, this is a breakout zone on the daily time frame. Now, here in daily time frame, the thought process is going to be daily rejecting, daily 4 hours rejected, 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes breakout. So here we have this rejection, daily started rejecting. So go to 4 hours, look for 4 hours rejected, 4 hours. 4 hours rejected, 4 hours means 4 hours candle rejected and closed. And this is the rejection and candle closure. So let's go check for an entry on the smaller time frame. Let's go to 2 hours first. I'm looking for breakout. On 2 hours, there was no breakout to the downside. On 1 hour, there was a breakout to the downside there. Okay, candlestick chart. I'll be a line chart. Sorry, this is the breakout. Identify your liquidity. Liquidity in this trade is this particular candle. And then I place my entry here. Place my entry here. And place my stop loss above this high to be so safe. I'm a conservative trader. I don't, some people can place it here so I have a smaller stop loss, but I prefer this place. So I know that even if it takes me out, I know that the loss was justifiable. Okay, so this is how the trade is going at the moment. Currently at 1:2.7, but the target is this zone from the weekly time frame, like I showed you guys. Alright, that's that about CGP. Let's check one more trade. Euro GPB. I posted the trade on my Telegram channel. Gold is, and what's it called? The gold is still playing out. Maybe when after it's on, I'll analyze this. Okay. We also have this on Euro GPB. Let's check this together. This is the trade. Currently 1:12, but obviously now closed since. So let's check this. Let's start from monthly time frame. Yeah. We have two ways of framing bias in SLK. This first is using key levels, and the second one is CRT, candle range theory. So based on the CRT theorem, we had this previous monthly high was swept and closed below. So we know that we are selling Euro GBP this month, except price shows us otherwise, till we take out this particular low. Alright, so obviously you're expecting this. When you see something like this on the time frame, you're expecting to see a breakout to the weekly on the weekly time frame. But on the weekly time frame, you didn't see it. So you can still trade it, and this is the way you go about it. I'm always paying attention to this V-shaped key level and wait for price to get there whenever I see a CRT concept like this. So when this happened on a monthly time frame, okay, obviously that's true. We had a breakout here. Sorry guys, we had a breakout here. That's true, it aligned. So that's alignment of time frames. It aligned. So there was a breakout to the downside on weekly time frame. So now when price got here, got to this breakout zone, this is now weekly rejecting weekly. So you wait for daily to reject daily. And this was the first candle that rejected and daily. But obviously when this candle rejected at daily, there was no breakout on 4 hours. With this candle here, you should know there will not be breakout. Now anytime you notice daily rejected daily and there was no breakout on the 4 hours time frame, if you still want to take a trade the next day, you're going to wait for the next candle, that's next daily candle, to sweep the previous daily candle, and that's what happened here. So now this is now, you can now start using my thought process of daily rejecting daily. So this candle was swept, this is now daily rejecting daily. Let's go to 4 hours and go and look for 4 hours rejected. 4 hours, this is 4 hours rejected 4 hours. So let's go to 1 hour time frame and find our entry. On 1 hour time frame, we are looking for a breakout to the downside or a confirmation entry. So let's check 1 hour. Where are you? Alright, so this is it on 1 hour. We had this breakout to the downside. Can you see? And your liquidity, for me, the liquidity in this trade is this green, first green candle. If you don't understand how I get my liquidity, just come and learn. And price swept it out. Obviously the second 4 hours candle is this red candle, so I will have entered my trade, or I entered my trade from here, just executed it directly from here. So put my entry here and then put my stop loss above this high. That's just 4 pips, and then target this low, this particular one. That's a 1:13. Now imagine these two trades I've analyzed for you already, and the two trades you took for this month. One was 1:9 and another one is a 1:13 trade. You are settled for the month on a 100,000 plus account. 1%, 1%, even if it's 0.5%. That's massive. So this is the good thing about trading the SLK strategy. Apart from the fact that it gives you a high risk to reward. I'm not really a fan of high risk to reward. Whenever I see it, I take advantage of it. Like I'm seeing it here. Like I said on stage, why I'm a 1:3 trader, fixed. But whenever I see a potential trade that can give me high risk, then I take it. What SLK does is to give you that opportunity, and you will have minimal losses. Not that you will not have losses, you will always have losses. Don't get it wrong, you will always have losses, but your losses will be minimal. Alright, let's stop here so that the video will not be too long. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your month.